Hello and welcome back to another video about Stella Sora. Today we are going to look at the new bet bet beta thing, Operation Shadow Seed. And yeah, let's see what that is. Glory in charge of reception. I don't have a special key, but I will do my best anyway. Okay, 310 consequence. Okay. Okay, so I need to use trekking permits to get hunt. Okay, and that gives hunting experience. Okay, that is interesting. Unknown threats. Then we have a shop. Okay, and the higher we are, the more coins we get. Okay, I spent some here to get rid of the stuff, and then we can see what this really does. Okay, now we have gotten 20 of those trekking permits. I got some. Or got the daily limit, and four of those hunt licenses. So yeah, let's break 5 times. Decided, go to obtain, territory identified, fresh traces found, blurry photo. 27%. Okay. And A, 5 more. Okay. 80%. Perfect. Located. Perfect. Look. And now can go into the hunt mode. And I want to use my favorite record. Okay. Okay, and now I guess. Okay, that was easy. But I feel like it will get more difficult later on. Oh, hunt bubble. Okay, so like that. Another hunt will cost license. Consider waiting for support from a friend. And oh, and if you help other players, it probably is cheaper. Yeah. Okay. Then let's help out here. Okay, this is already. Want to help out others. Possible. Okay. And defeated. Fuck. Poor weak. Event. Okay, so it's more to get more rewards. You should help other players rather than only focus on your own. Okay, siege level number 3. It catcher sent. And we can do 2 more. And then we need to wait for the next day. Yeah. Those better stages are pretty easy. I understand why, but still. And this. And defeated. Battle complete. Perfect. Okay. Because of that. More of those we don't have. Okay, supported and hunted. Okay. And we have 840 of those. Yep. And the goal is to get those 2 discs first. Simply because I want them. The silver disc probably also useful, but I want to have the discs first. So yeah. Okay, shortcut until I can do more. I will do a few of those until I hopefully have enough for both of those discs. I think that will be the goal of this video. So yeah, shortcut. We have the next day. As you can see, the siege hunt has now an recommendation. Okay, 100. We got help by other makers. So we aim those rewards. A few more 100 medals. Each level up. Would you like some coffee too? If so, put this on the back. Okay. And let's drag the next one. Okay. Even more. I see fire. Oh. Sometimes you get things back. That's interesting. Photo territory. Faces. Get sighted again. And the last ones. Perfect. And there's our enemy. Mountainous Space Walker. And let's go start the hunt. And we use that record again. Okay. Yeah. And it will of course be rather easy again. Since I don't think they will become more difficult. So yeah. Now we need to wait for the next ones here. But in that time we can do a few of those. Can help hunt other enemies of others. Okay. Right. Maximum of 118. This one. Okay. 6. Level up. Grab this one. Hey. I like this battle stage. Looks nice. We get more and more of those. Okay, and one last. Let's do this one. I better enjoy helping the strangers for now to get active friends. So I can get this daily stamina more. So yeah. Okay. And now we need to wait again. And the next day we have hunted the mountainous space walker. It was pretty quickly hunted, I saw, but since I only have 5 more than I need, it didn't really make sense to claim it right from the start. But yeah, welcome to the Tracker's house. What brings you here today? And we can track 5 times. Witness lead acquired, blurry photo obtained, territory identified, witness lead acquired, blurry photo obtained. And blurry photo, blurry photo, blurry photo, blurry photo, blurry photo, territory identified. Okay, and once more. Okay, fresh traces found, target sighted, witness lead acquired, fresh traces found, territory identified. Okay, and once more, and then we already almost have 10 over already, which means we save up more and more, meaning soon we can probably do 2 of those one day. So yeah, and target mountainous space Sora. Go for the hunt, and I want to use that record with Suntide Willow, where we obtained, especially since it does not really make a difference, since yeah. Easily destroyed. This way the target elimination will be complete. And now we can help other players out. And like I said, I try to help strangers out more to gain active players, since the players that are shown on the strangers tab or strangers are are active or play active at least now, or currently, meaning they will likely be a bigger help for gaining the daily stamina, which is rather useful. 30 stamina is one complete battle stage you can gain daily. Okay, victory. Come. Let's do simply because he has Willow in his profile. Which I find interesting. Three. Come. And this one is only level 17, meaning they could stop playing. But I used those. Him a lot or whatever. Since probably plays longer, since new to the game, or has a chance at least to not play at the start of at the start of a version and then don't play at all anymore. And has like the most space still in the friend. So yeah, finish the hunting license. We have almost 4,000, meaning the situation is in stalemate, but we're getting more support, so there's nothing to worry about. Meaning we are soon, or not far away, to being able to buy the first of the 2 4-star discs, which is the goal of this episode. So yeah, the mountain space walker is hunted completely, so we can claim the rewards. And Lori in charge of reception. I don't have a specialty, but I will do my best anyway. Hard enough to at least earn my pay, probably. Not sure I will. I'm sure I will. I like that they all talk a bit. Okay, and we can track 5 times. Territory identified, fresh traces found, territory identified, witness acquired. And track 5. Territory identified, witness lead acquired, fresh traces found, target sighted, witness lead acquired, and we got one of those things back. And track 5 times again. Blurry photo obtained, target sighted, fresh traces found, blurry photo obtained, witness. And we got one back. And we have again a mountainous spacewalker. And this time we likely even have enough to do a second one afterwards. So I will only make a short pause and then do the second hunt, start the second hunt. Depending on how far. Level up. Level 10. Yeah. Since 2 more players and then I likely already have enough to do the next fighting. Oh yeah. But first we do the core hunts. Let's do this one. Seems like a rather active player. And the stages definitely get a bit more difficult from what it looks like. Okay. Stages are still pretty easy, but they definitely take a bit longer than the ones at the start. One. And then I will likely have the person in my friends list. I think that would be fitting. Better complete. Oh, and they already disappeared. Let's just help the level, the 13 one, the new player. Or New York player, at least. Okay. Confirm. Okay. And now we need to make a shortcut until this one is finished. And then I will start right away the next one. So yeah. And after the next hunt after the cut I will likely also buy the first disc. And the hunt is complete. Was, like I said, pretty quick. So yep. Claim the reward. Even more. Siege level up. Siege level 11. And we can track a few times. Territory identified, territory identified, blurry photo obtained, witness lead acquired, blurry photo obtained. Witness lead acquired, territory identified, witness lead acquired, territory identified, blurry photo obtained. And 5 more track. Blurry photo, territory, target sighted, blurry photo. And we even got one thing back. And fresh traces found. And the last one. Territory identified. Flash strike hunter. That is our next enemy. And it was the first day we could even get 2 hunts in one day. Simply because of saving up. So, okay, and for that one we need to wait. But we have enough to already buy the first disc. And let's buy Zesty Curiosity with those 2. Ruby and Sapphire, I think. Ruby? If I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. I'm bad at remembering names. But yeah. Let's buy this one. Even if it's probably not good for anything. But having it is still nice. So let's purchase it. there's the curiosity new. Okay. And now we save up for this one. So. And then I will likely also save for the silver disc and so on. But that will be off outside of the video. So yeah. Now we need to wait until the next day. And we can do the next hunt. Or it's the next day. The Flash Strike Hunter is completely hunted. So we can collect those for 420 more. And we can start by tracking 5 times. Witness lead, territory, fresh traces, territory, witness lead. Traces, witness lead, territory, blurry photo. And that should be the last one. Hopefully. Yep, 100%. Flash Strike Hunter once again. So we can defeat that thing quickly. Or do the first damage at least. Okay, perfect. And now we can do the core punts. And I don't have any friends right now that have any hunts active, so we just do ranger ones only. Okay, first one. To have a bit of difference between what bosses I do each day. Since we have a quite limited amount anyway already, so at least making it a bit fun is important. And I think I can do even get a star more already now. 7 stars with the new level. Or at least that means yep, dealing more damage. Okay. From now on it really starts to get a bit more difficult. We don't do it in a few seconds anymore. Not that it's bad, since that just means more reward and the tasks get a bit more fun. Perfect. Okay. And we can do one more. Let's do this one. Okay. And here quite a lot of damage. I probably could do better with another record, but oh well. Who cares? Okay. 3. Battle complete. Okay. Cannot accept it. Okay. And tomorrow I probably have already enough for the second disc. So yeah, the Flash Strike Hunter is completely hunted. So we can claim those rewards. We are close to level 13. I'm still debating if I will make this video until I reach level 20 or if this will be the last thing until since we can buy the second disc now. But let's track for now. 6, 9 plus 9, 6, 9. Begin. 9, 6, 6, 6, 6. And once more. And with that, we have found the target. The mountain is Space Walker. So let's go and hunt it down. Which should be pretty easy, since those enemies are difficult. The difficulty is higher with more stars, but it's not that difficult. Okay. And maximum star rating. Perfect. Okay. And now we can help out other people. And yeah. And then we can buy the second disc. Which means we got the most important things in the sense of if we go after collection. This one. And defeat. Perfect. And level up. One. Okay. Okay. And thing. 6 stars. Perfect. One. And then only one more. Okay. One is a bit more annoying since he disappears sometimes. Like this. Overall, maybe with a star more or 2 stars, 2 stars more, it would be a lot difficult. One, the last one. Okay. Okay. Wait. Battle complete.
この調子ならすぐにターゲットの討伐が完了しそうですね。
But I don't think it makes sense to make this video longer until I reach level 20, since we don't get any real rewards. Level 16 is probably the only interesting that could be interesting, since the enemies get stronger. But yeah, for that it does not make really sense. But yeah, let's buy the second disc, Seasonal Waves. Which also looks pretty nice. I like both designs. And since we have enough, we can buy one silver, one time 300 silver discs, the one full for the standard discs. And yeah, we can now do something else that is also new, and that is the difficulty 7 for the basic trials and the difficulty 9 for each of the trials. So yeah, let's start with the basic trial. And let's use that, the new water like I have. So yeah. And let's quickly finish that. It should take not too long. That's why I put it in this video with it. Added to this video. So yeah. Okay. That we finished this one, and since it doesn't matter which, I only need to do it once, and now we can do the trials. So let's start with him, grotesque dancer. Of course, the original record does no longer exist. It's been ages since I had to do this. So yeah. Let's quickly take care of him. Should not be too difficult. Yeah. And quick rock. Victory. And with that, we can now do him in the quick battle. And go to the next one, the Evernight Amberflies. Of course, the original record also does not exist for this one. Field break. And defeated. Difficulty 9 finished. And now on to the last one, which is the count of the Dulos. And again, this record. Quickly finish him as well. And defeated. Like all the others. And with that, we finished also difficulty 9 of him. Right. And with that, we have everything up to date again. I would say that was it with today's video. If you enjoyed this video, I would be happy about a like, a sub and a comment. And I hope I see you all back in the next video. Goodbye.